Peace guys and welcome to a new video. Sky brought out a new show, House of the Dragon, and since I recently just finished Game of Thrones, I'm totally excited for this show. So I think we are not wasting any time and just jumping into the first episode. So yeah, let's go.
No power in the world could stand against it.
Okay, so I knew nothing about this show before I just jumped into it, so if you read anything about it or something, you probably know more than I do. But as it seems, it's like a long time before the Game of Thrones is happening, because like it's about the House Targaryen and this, how strong, they just told me how strong the House Targaryen it seems to be right now, so it seems to be a long time before Game of Thrones. Noted.
Heir reigned over nearly 60 years of peace and prosperity, but tragedy had claimed both his sons, leaving his succession in doubt. So, in the year 101, the old king called a great council to choose an heir. Over 1,000 lords made the journey to Harrenhal.
So basically
14
democracy.
Succession claims were heard, but only 2 were truly considered. Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, the king's eldest descendant, and her younger cousin, Prince Viserys Targaryen, the king's eldest male descendant.
Rhaenys. That's really reminding me of Rhaegar. And Viserys really reminds me of Viserion. Like, do they only have those names in the family? Like, are those family names that like appear over and over again? Because it kind of seems like it, because the names are really similar.
Woman would not inherit the Iron Throne.
Of course she wouldn't. She's a woman. They never do,
The
sadly.
lords instead chose Viserys.
Which is really stupid, because women are much better fit to rule, in my opinion. Ooh, they're doing sigils, just like they're doing at the beginning of The Witcher. Oh my god, I love it. 172 years before Daenerys Targaryen. Okay. Okay, she totally looks like Daenerys.
Welcome back, Princess. I trust your ride was pleasant.
Lie in this bed soon enough for an era.
Why? Because she's a woman.
This discomfort is how we serve the realm.
Ugh.
I'd rather serve as a knight and ride to battle in glory.
Yeah. You go, girl.
My lords, the growing alliance among the free cities has
Where's
taken to
Matt Smith?
styling itself the Triarchy.
I know one thing. I know that Matt Smith is in this show as a Targaryen, because he has like white hair, and it had like white hair in the glimpse of the trailer I saw. So where's Matt Smith? I want to see Matt Smith. He's one of the main reasons I'm watching this show. Also, I really like Game of Thrones, so I hope it's gonna be as good, but I really want to see Matt Smith, please. I also only watched Morbius for Matt Smith, and Morbius really wasn't as bad as some critics say, in my opinion, but it also wasn't really good, so Matt Smith was everything in that movie. So please give me Matt Smith, please. Now.
Leaves people wanting for cups.
I was visiting Mother.
On Dragonbank?
Your Grace, at Prince Daemon's urging, the Crown has invested significant capital.
So everyone is mentioning how she smells of dragon, and now I want to know, what does a dragon smell like? Like, does she smell like a horse? Like is it like the smell you get when you're riding a horse? Like, is it something similar, nasty? Or nasty, some like it, some don't like it, I don't know. But is it as present? Or can they only smell it because they're like Targaryens and they have that special connection to a dragon? Like, but if everyone can smell it, like, what does a dragon smell like? Now I want to know, because everyone is saying how she smells of a dragon. Like, tell me, you can't just say that and then don't tell me what a dragon smells like. I want to know.
There's a boy in the Queen's belly. I know it.
Because he just wants it, right?
And my heir will soon put all of this damnable hand.
Because he wants a boy, so there has to be a boy in that belly. Yeah, sure, darling.
He passed through the Red Keep's gates at Frost Lake.
Does my father know he's here?
No.
Good.
Well, that throne is much bigger now than it is later.
Also Daemon.
Matt Smith!
Eu amo 13 ciclos, se a deve. Ergot, espero. E poi sangue.
So he's a Targaryen? Of course he's a Targaryen, he has white hair, but like, in what relation is he to her? Okay, but who the hell is she? She's not a Targaryen because she has like red hair.
Disagreeable.
Might I suggest cauterization?
Cauterization would be a wise course of treatment, Your Grace. It will be painful.
Fine. Fine.
Can he even be cauterized? Like, if he's a Targaryen, like, and if he's the king, then he's probably a dragon, right? So, when he's a dragon, fire can't do anything to him. And during cauterization, it's, you burn the wound out, right? So, or is he not a dragon, even though he's like a Targaryen and he sits on the throne? Oh, so he's the brother of the king. Okay.
Now, you're a pack of hounds, sated and honed for the hunt.
So he's the brother of the king.
My brother's
Okay.
city has fallen into squalor. Crime of every breed has been allowed to thrive.
That's just King's Landing, isn't it?
Beginning tonight, King's Landing will learn to fear the color gold.
So are they doing a raid or what are they doing now? Feels like they're doing a raid. Oh, so, okay. Well, that's not nice.
They needed a 2-horse cart to haul away the resulting dismemberments when it was done.
They were dismembering random people. Or
The prince cannot be allowed to act with this kind of unchecked impunity.
Brother, Daemon.
Ah, so his name is Daemon, okay.
Carry on. You were saying something about my impunity.
Which is funny. Of course I know another Daemon. Daemon from Vampire Diaries, who's also like the bad brother. It's also pretty violent. But actually has a good soul, you know.
Our city should be safe for all its people.
I agree.
Preach. I
I just
agree.
hope you don't have to maim half of my city to achieve this.
Time will tell.
I like him.
You are Daemon Targaryen, rider of Caraxes, wielder of dark sister. The king cannot replace you.
That moment when you get a motivational speech by a whore. Like in that time. When you're a prince and she's a whore and you get a motivational speech by a whore. Like... Okay.
I see a group without equal in our histories. And this great day...
Are they really celebrating the birth of a boy before a boy is even born? Like, they don't know yet if it's a boy, and the child is not even born yet, and he's not even successfully born yet. Like, it seems like it could counteract your luck, you know? Celebrating the successful birth of a boy before a boy is even born, and before a boy is even successfully born, and before it's even a boy that's born. Like, I don't know.
has been made more auspicious by the news that I am happy to share. Queen Emma has has begun her labors.
Yeah, but the birth is not yet through, so she began her labor, but the birth is not yet through. There's still so many things that can go wrong, you know? There are still so many things that can go wrong. Like, it's not really wise to celebrate already yet, you know? Or to already celebrate yet. Isn't it fun how they already celebrated with men slaughtering each other in that time? Seems like an awesome way to celebrate.
What do you know about the Sir Christian Cole, Sam?
I'm told Sir Crispin is common-born son of Lord Dondarrion Stewart, but other than that, and the fact that he's just unhorsed both of the Baratheon lads, I really couldn't say.
I love this, that his helm looks like a dragon, but my first thought when I saw this helm was, are you Ormel? Like, you know, Ormel, the small green dragon from that kids movie. Yeah, I totally thought about Ormel when I saw his helmet. So the Hand of the Kings from a house we don't know, right? Because we don't know Altar from Game of Thrones, right? I don't think we know Altar. If it wasn't really. Oh my god, that poor horse. Oh my god, that poor horse. Please let the horse be okay. Yeah, I don't think the horse is okay. Oh my god, the poor horse. Oh, the horse is okay. Okay, good. Good. The horse is okay. Okay. As long as the horse is okay. Okay, so her name is Lady Alicent, but from which house is she? Is she from a house we already know? Like, is she maybe the daughter of the Hand of the King, so she's from Old Tower? So it's not going well, I guess, since he's being summoned.
What's happening? The infant is in breach, Your Grace. All attempts to turn the vapor fail.
Told you.
Do
It's
something for her. We've given her as much milk as the puppy as we can.
Told you it's bad luck. Celebrating before the child is even born.
And the day grows ugly.
She's so bored. I love it. I don't think she's gonna make it, by the way. Even if the child makes it, she's not gonna make it. I don't think so. You don't have the means in that time. I don't think she's gonna make it. Even if the child makes it.
To make
an impossible choice.
Speak it. To sacrifice one, or to lose them both.
Means.
There is a chance that we can save the child.
Yeah.
A technique is taught at the Citadel which involves cutting directly into the wound to free the infant. But the resulting blood loss...
7 house pillows.
It sounds really violent, but it's like, it's a common procedure today. But yeah, if he says it like that, it's like really violent. And she's definitely gonna die because they don't have the means to make sure she doesn't die of that. And they probably don't have the adequate means to get her under so that she doesn't feel anything. Like, they don't have that either, probably. So...
You can save the child. We must either act now or leave it with the gods.
Yeah, so they can save the child, but he said an impossible choice. Like, that also means that he could save the mother without the child, but how is he going to do that, you know? Because even if they like kill the child and it's becoming a miscarriage is very threatening for, especially in that state, I think, very threatening for the mother, because parts of the placenta can be left in the womb, or there can go, so much stuff can go wrong, and she can get an infection and so much other stuff. So the choice is her or none of them. So, the choice is the child or none of them, I think. So that's not really an impossible choice. It's like the mother will die nevertheless. Like, the mother will die no matter what you do. Okay, so I have two predictions. First, the coal guy is gonna die, and that's not gonna sit well with some people, and it's gonna become a conflict. Because we talked about the coal guy earlier, and now we have like them especially fighting against each other, and we have the speaker announce it now. So it has to be something has to happen that's important. Or the coal guy defeats Prince Daemon, which would also kind of be important, because like I don't think he's been defeated before, and yeah, that would be shown. So I think it's either of those things will happen. So for now they're both okay. Second round. Yeah, we didn't get to see that. Awesome. We didn't get to see that. So I don't know why they show it to us.
They're going to bring the babe out now.
Yeah, maybe tell her what's waiting for her, because, you know, I don't think it's good for her or the child if she doesn't know what's gonna happen and it's just gonna cut into her womb, you know? Just say like, they're gonna cut into your womb now, so you're probably gonna die. Well, the child is gonna live, so that's good. Tell her what's fucking happening. It's her body.
What are you doing? I don't think... Cyrus, please. No, I'm scared. Nothing.
That's probably gonna hurt bad. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so that happened. Yeah. He was thrown off the horse. Totally one of those things is gonna happen. Yeah. She's not surviving this. There's too much blood. Well, the child's alive, but the mother's totally dead.
You have a son.
So it was a boy. Okay. So at least that was right.
It's a boy. A new heir, Your Grace.
Yep. She died giving you a fucking heir.
Bam.
Oh my god, that's the Mad King, right? Balon, that's the Mad King, right? Oh, did the child die too? So did the child die too?
They're waiting for you.
So the child died too, so it's not the Mad King? Like, what's the small... Yeah, he's dead. So, the child and the mother died. I really love the relationship between like the prince and the princess. Dracarys. Say it, Dracarys. Is she the only one who can...
Dracarys!
Is she the only one who can like order the dragon? Because it's she who has two. And her father isn't, so... Like, is he not a dragon? Is like she the only... Is she like the only dragon? Feels like she's the only dragon because she is the one who had to give the order. Like, that's odd. But then it wasn't. If Balon is dead, then it wasn't the Mad King. No, the Mad King was Aerys, right? Wasn't his name Aerys? I don't know. Why do I know the name Balon? Balon. He was in the Game of Thrones, or his name was mentioned in the Game of Thrones. I have to Google that. So there was a Balon. I didn't imagine that. But it was before that, I think.
To the matter urgent. What matter? That
He
of your
was the
succession.
son of King Yahara
These
Sunshine.
recent tragedies
Seems
have
like
left
it.
you without an obvious heir.
The king has an heir, my lord has.
Despite how difficult this time is, Your Grace, I feel it important the succession be firmly in place for the stability of the realm.
The succession is already set, by precedent and by law.
Shall we say his name? Daemon Targaryen.
Why is Daemon the heir? He has a fucking daughter. Let his daughter rule. Like, why can't she rule? I know she's a woman, but it's making me so furious. It's making me so furious that a woman can't rule. A woman is much more fit to rule than a man. Just saying. Let her rule, damn it. She's your only daughter. That means she's your heir. Then she's a woman. Who cares? She's obviously a dragon. So, that should mean more than her being a woman. You know? She's a fucking dragon. Let her rule. Damn it.
Daemon is my brother.
Yeah.
My blood. And he will have his place at my court.
Let him keep his place.
And he's maybe a little violent, but I mean, he seems to be a decent human being. As far as we've seen, he has a really good relationship with the princess. Like, that's nice. And he also doesn't seem to, like, kill people if they don't deserve it. Like, we only have seen him kill so far and be ruthless so far with the thieves and stuff in the city, and that was to get them respect because the city is like full of thieves and stuff, so, and criminals, so that seemed reasonable. I mean, it was very, very violent, but it seemed reasonable, so yeah.
My brother would murder me. Take my crown.
I don't think
Are you?
so. I don't think so.
Please. Daemon has ambition, yes, but not for the throne. He lacks the patience for it.
The gods.
Okay, that's mean, but I also, like, I don't know him for long. We only seen him like a couple times, but I don't feel like he's a person who would like kill his own brother for the throne. I feel more like he is gonna wait till his brother dies and then he's gonna take the throne. Like
The king's firstborn child.
the daughter.
A girl.
She's a dragon.
No queen has ever sat the Iron Throne.
Yeah, because you're all stupid. That's why.
If order and stability so concerns this council, then perhaps we shouldn't break 100 years of it by naming a girl heir.
Daemon
I don't like this guy anymore.
would be a second Maegor.
I don't know. Can please someone explain to me in the comments how the hell, where do I know the name Balon from, and why the hell is it burned into my brain, and in what connection he stands with those people? Because I'm irritated. Okay, so she's his daughter. So she's the daughter of the Hand of the King, I guess. So she's from Old Town. Okay.
He'll be glad of a visitor.
What exactly is he implying?
You might wear one of your mother's dresses.
Yeah. It feels like she's being sent to sleep with the king. Like, it feels like that. And it doesn't feel good. It doesn't. Or she like just reading to him, which would be weird too. But at least it would be less.
When my mother died.
But if she's just reading to him on a like regular basis, it would be like weird too. But it would be less uncomfortable than her father sending her off to like sleep with the king.
Last night.
So it doesn't seem like she slept with the king, cause I'm pretty sure we would have seen that, right? Cause like it's that kind of show that would have shown us that. But then why did she wear her mother's dress? Why did she bring a book? And why the fucking hell did he send her into the king's chambers in the first place? Like, who thinks? Why do they have a special connection? Why does he think they have a special connection? Why does he want her to look awesome for that? Like, I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
Prince Daemon bought out one of the pleasure houses on the Street of Silk to entertain officers of the City Watch and other friends of his.
King and council have long read my position as next in line for the throne.
Prince Balon,
The king's son.
styling him the heir for a day. It was, by all accounts, a celebration.
Oh, well, that's not nice.
You cut the image of the conqueror, brother.
By the way, the whole thing with the swords being like also on the stairs and the whole thing being much bigger, it's on the one hand funny because one guy in Game of Thrones once said that he counted the swords and it weren't the as many as they said it would be. There you could see why, because they were never only in the throne but also on the stairs towards the throne. And second, I also think it looks very awesome and much more powerful than just the throne. And then comes up the question, how the hell did they disappear? Why aren't they there anymore? Like, who took them away? How did they get taken away? And why?
The heir for a day.
Oh.
Did you say it?
Oh.
I have decided to name a new heir. I'm your heir.
Not anymore.
But he wouldn't hurt the new heir, right? Because, okay, he's kind of an ass, but he's also Matt Smith. Yeah, I still like him because he's Matt Smith, okay? Don't judge me. But he has a really good relationship with Rhaenyra, as her name, I think. So if Rhaenyra is the new heir, he wouldn't like go over her body to take it away from her, right? Because like he has a really good relationship with Rhaenyra, I feel. So
Great ruling queen.
Daemon is your heir.
not anymore.
Daemon was not made to wear the crown.
Defend him against all enemies, in good faith and without deceit.
So Rhaenyra is the new heir. Nice.
I swear this, by the old gods and the new.
Nice. She's the heir.
This is no trivial gesture. Dragon cell is one thing, but the Iron Throne is the most dangerous seat in the realm of the world of men. Tis to begin with a terrible winter, gusting out of the distant north. I, Rickon Stark, Lord of Winterfell.
Oh.
Out.
Oh, there's a Stark! We finally get a Stark! And he's also Rickon Stark. I really like that. But is he right now telling her about like the end of Game of Thrones, where the winter is coming? That wasn't the end of the world of man.
A Targaryen must be seated on the Iron Throne. A king or queen, strong enough to unite the realm against the cold and the dark. Aegon called his dream the Song of Ice and Fire.
Okay, so Aegon dreamed Game of Thrones. Like Game of Thrones is legit Aegon's dream, basically. But there's no Targaryen sitting on the throne then. But two Targaryens are gonna work together, like Jon and Daenerys.
Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and protector of the realm.
So everyone has like his own dragon. His dragon has like a really long neck. Like a really long neck. It's like a giraffe.
And heir to the Iron Throne.
So that was the reaction to the first episode of House of the Dragon. It was already really awesome. I really like that Rhaena is now the heir to the Iron Throne. Like, you go girl. I really like Matt Smith's character. Daemon. Yeah, maybe I only like him because he's Matt Smith. I don't know, but I really like his character. And yeah, we had some interesting discoveries. For example, that Aemond dreamt Game of Thrones. Like, Aemond dreamt the whole thing. Like, okay. Yeah. So that was the first episode. I hope to see you in the next episode again. Till then, or in my next video again. Till then, bye guys.